Warsaw Chopin traffic, lot 279, taxi into runway 11. Warsaw Chopin traffic, lot 279, crossing runway 15. Warsaw Chopin traffic, lot 279, crossing runway 11.
Oscar Echo 1222, maintain present speed.
Maintain present speed, Oscar Echo 1222.
Speedbird 020, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Speedbird 020. Speedbird 020, continuous files, expect the IELTS approach runway 27 at London City. Speedbird 020, cleared IELTS runway 27 approach. Aeromexico 2348 is 5 nautical miles southeast of RAF Norfolk at 2,200 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27, speedbird 020. Roxanne 308 is 14 nautical miles northeast of Maypole Farm at 19,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Oscar Echo 1222, cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27. Oscar Echo 1222.
Roxanne 308, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Roxanne 308, requesting descent via Chain 1 Zulu arrival. Aeromexico 2348, say intentions. Roxanne 308, proceed as requested. Aeromexico 2348 is 5 nautical miles east of RAF Norfolk at 2,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Roxanne 308 is 11 nautical miles north of Maypole Farm at 18,700 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Speedbird 020, maintain best forward speed. Maintain best forward speed, speedbird 020. Oscar Echo 1222, maintain slowest practical speed.
Maintain slowest practical speed. Oscar Echo 1222.
Roxanne 308, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Roxanne 308, cleared ILS runway 27 left approach. Roxanne 308, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Roxanne 308, disregard last message. Aeromexico 2348, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Aeromexico 2348, cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. Aeromexico 2348, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, Aeromexico 2348. Speedbird 020, frequency change approved, good day. Oscar Echo 1222, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Oscar Echo 1222. Good day.
Heathrow Director, Lot 279, with you at 17,900.
Lot 279, radar contact. Lot 279, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow.
Roger, Lot 279.
Lot 279, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, Lot 279.
Air France 647, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Heathrow Director on 120.4. Yankee Alpha Bravo Yankee Echo, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Heathrow Director on 120.4.
Executing this approach. Oscar Echo 1222.
Roxanne 308, reduce speed to 200 knots. Lot 279, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, lot 279.
Oscar Echo 1222, descend and maintain 3000. Oscar Echo 1222, please expedite altitude change.
Descend and maintain 3000. Oscar Echo 1222. Turkish 827 is 2 nautical miles west of London Heathrow at 1.
Lot 279, requesting descent to 10,000.
Turkish 827, proceed on course to Paris Charles.
Proceed on course. Turkish 827.
Lot 279, descend and maintain 9000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, lot 279.
Turkish 827, requesting climb to flight level 180.
S-Rank 647 is 8 nautical miles east of London Heathrow at 2,300 feet, requesting aisles approach any runway at London Heathrow. FedEx 376, request frequency change. Turkish 827, flight following request not required after check-in. Turkish 827, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000. Turkish 827.
FedEx 376, stay on my frequency. Lot 279, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 3,500.
Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 3,500, lot 279.
Lot 279, maintain best forward speed.
Maintain best forward speed, lot 279.
Roxanne 308, reduce speed to 180 knots. FedEx 376, cleared aisles runway 27 right approach. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27 right, FedEx 376. Turkish 8 is 11 nautical miles west of Lid Ashford at 18,700 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Turkish 8, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Heathrow Director, speedbird 43 heavy, with you at 15,300. Roger, Turkish 8. Turkish 8, do not exceed 250 knots. Do not exceed 250 knots, Turkish 8. Speedbird 43 heavy, radar contact. Speedbird 43 heavy is 4 nautical miles north of Enstone at 14,800 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Speedbird 43 heavy, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Lot 279, maintain best forward speed.
Maintain best forward speed, lot 279.
Cathay 250 heavy is 14 nautical miles northeast of Clacton at 21,300 feet, requesting visual approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Roxanne 308, reduce speed to 180 knots. Reduce speed to 180 knots, Roxanne 308. Heathrow Director, Speedbird 901, with you at 22,200. Cathay 250 heavy, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Speedbird 901, radar contact, say approach request. Speedbird 901 is 8 nautical miles southeast of Clacton at 21,400 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Speedbird 901, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Roger, Speedbird 901. Roger, Cathay 250 heavy. Roger, Speedbird 43 heavy. Cathay 250 heavy, reduce speed to 250 knots. Reduce speed to 250 knots, Cathay 250 heavy. FedEx 376, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, FedEx 376.
Sudana 249 heavy, requesting descent via Beta 9 Echo arrival. Copa 2662 is 1 nautical miles west of Downings Hall at 600 feet, requesting visual approach any runway at London Heathrow.
Sudana 249 heavy, say approach request at destination.
Stand by, Sudana 249 heavy.
Copa 2662, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow.
Copa 2662 is 3 nautical miles west of Downings Hall at 1,400 feet, requesting visual approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow.
Copa 2662, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Copa 2662, avoid sending duplicate message. Lot 279, cleared aisles runway 27 left approach. Speedbird 5257, descend and maintain 12,000.
Descend and maintain 12,000, Speedbird 5257.
Speedbird 901, requesting descent to 7,000. Lot 279, cleared aisles runway 27 left.
Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles run.
Lot 279, disregard last message. Copa 2662, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Copa 2662, cleared aisles runway 27 right approach.
Heathrow Director, United 775, with you at 14,100.
Copa 2662 is 2 nautical miles west of London City at 1,700 feet. Requesting visual approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow.
Speedbird 901, descend and maintain 7,000. Descend and maintain 7,000, Speedbird 901. Copa 2662, avoid sending duplicate messages. United 775, radar contact, say approach request.
United 775 is 2 nautical miles northwest of Blackbush at 13,500 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at London Heathrow.
Attention all aircraft, Heathrow director is now closed, good day. Uniform Papa Sierra 341 Sierra Alpha Heavy, hold short of runway.
London Heathrow Tower, lot 279, inbound on the visual runway 27 left. London Heathrow Tower, Copa 2662, inbound on the visual runway 27 left. Number 2, behind the traffic on final, Copa 2662. United 007 Super, request frequency change.
Holding short runway 27 left, Uniform Papa Sierra 341 Sierra Alpha Heavy. London Heathrow Tower, Turkish 8 is 20 nautical miles to the southeast at 6,800 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27 left. United 007 Super, contact Heathrow departure on 120.52. London Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 43 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 27 right.
Contacting Heathrow departure on 120.52, United 007 Super.
Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Stinger 092, line up and wait runway 27 left.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 27 right, Copa 2662.
Stand by, Stinger 092, London Heathrow Tower, Beauty 3545, ready for departure at runway 27 right, departing south. Air France 647, is on final runway 27 left, touch and go. London Heathrow Tower, Swiss 0510 Super, ready for departure at runway 27 left, departing south.
Copa 2662, is on final runway 27 left, full stop.
Copa 2662, roger. Copa 2662, roger. Swiss 0510 Super, hold short of runway 27 left. Roxanne 308, is on final runway 27 left. Air France 647, roger. Air France 647, roger. Roxanne 308, requesting change to runway 27 right. Holding short runway 27 left. Swiss 0510 Super. London Heathrow Tower, Beauty 3545, ready for departure at runway 27 right, departing south. Uniform Papa Sierra 341 Sierra Alpha Heavy, line up and wait runway 27 left. Line up and wait runway 27 left, Uniform Papa Sierra 341 Sierra Alpha Heavy. FedEx 376, request frequency change. Beauty 3545, request permission to cross runway 27 right. Uniform Papa Sierra 341 Sierra Alpha Heavy, wind 290 at 11, runway 27 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Beauty 3545, hold short of runway 27 right. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left, Uniform Papa Sierra 341 Sierra Alpha Heavy.
1000.
Stand by, Swiss 0510 Super. Roxanne 308, wind 290 at 11, number 1, runway 27 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 27 left, Roxanne 308. Air France 647, is on right downwind runway 27 left, full stop. Stinger 092, line up and wait runway 27 left. Beauty 3545, cross runway 27 right. London Heathrow Tower, Cathay 250 heavy is 24 nautical miles to the east at 7,500 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27 right. I'm sorry, Stinger 092. Stand by, Stinger 092.
500.
Going around, speedbird 901. Speedbird 901, disregard last message. Roger,
400.
Virgin 330 Kilo Lima Heavy. Speedbird 901, Roger, make right traffic runway 27 left.
300.
Air France 647, Roger. Speedbird 43 Heavy, is on right base runway 27 right, full stop.
200.
Speedbird 43 Heavy, Roger. London Heathrow Tower, Beauty 3545, ready for departure at runway 27 right,
100.
departing south. London Heathrow Tower, all Nippon 1, ready for
50.
departure in sequence at
40.
runway 27 left,
30.
remaining in the pattern. Speedbird
20.
43 Heavy, Roger.
10.
London Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 901 is 22 nautical miles to the east at 7,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27 right. Stinger 092, wind 290 at 11, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff. London Heathrow Tower, Turkish 87 nautical miles to the east at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27 left. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left, Stinger 092. London Heathrow Tower, Virgin 330 Kilo Lima Heavy, ready for departure at runway 27 left, departing straight out. Virgin 330 Kilo Lima.
Lot 279, request frequency change.
London Heathrow Tower, Beauty 3545, ready for departure at runway 27 right, remaining in the pattern. Beauty 3545, expect progressive taxi instructions.
Singapore 317, you were already instructed to change frequency. Stand by, Singapore 317. Singapore 317.
London Heathrow Ground, Lot 279, request taxi to the Terminal 2B.
Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, Singapore 317. Lot 279, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Lot 279.
Air France 181 Juliet Heavy, stay on my frequency. Foxtrot Charlie Mike Sierra Mike Super, stay on my frequency.
Sandlock 214, request frequency change. London Heathrow Ground, Air Canada 2803, ready to taxi.
Shamrock 214, stay on my frequency. Air Canada 2803, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 3320 Super, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. Taxiing to runway 27 left, Air Canada 2803. London Heathrow Ground, Qatari 2201 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Speedbird 3320 Super, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready. Speedbird 3320 Super, please check assigned runway. London Heathrow Ground, Virgin 1284, request taxi to gate 248 at the Terminal 2B.
London Heathrow Ground, China Eastern 8100, ready to taxi.
Qatari 2201 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the south.
Pushback approved, tail to the south, Qatari 2201 Heavy.
China Eastern 8100, hold position. China Eastern 8100, please wait for clearance before taxiing.
Holding position, China Eastern 8100.
Air France 181 Juliet Heavy, request frequency change.
London Heathrow ground, China Eastern 8100, ready to taxi.
Virgin 1284, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Virgin 1284, Air France 181 Juliet Heavy, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, Air France 181 Juliet Heavy. China Eastern 8100, hold position. China Eastern 8100, please wait for clearance before taxiing.
Holding position, China Eastern 8100.
China Eastern 8100, say intentions. Shamrock 214, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. China Eastern 8100, hold position.
London Heathrow ground, Qatari 2201 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 27 left.
China Eastern 8100, please wait for clearance before taxiing. China Eastern 8100,